Rockford residents filled Javon Bay Hospital Rockton for an informative Heart Expo seminar. The event, hosted by Mercyhealth today, offered community members a free lunch and heart health materials to educate and empower the community on how to keep their heart healthy. More than 100 residents in attendance got their blood pressure and heart rate checked, and hands-on only CPR demonstrations were provided at the event.
It's an event that allows us to celebrate Heart Month. And so really the goal is to increase awareness, to educate, to inform, to empower the community about taking control of their heart health, to prevent cardiovascular disease and to work to manage their cardiovascular disease conditions.